All right, what's up, everybody? I am BRYCE LP here, and I'm a singer-songwriter from right here in the city of Detroit. And I wrote a really, really dope song, and I want to introduce you to the team that helped me put it all together. Quentin, aka Q.
What up, though?
Ashton.
What's the word?
Then we have Terrell.
Yeah, I'm doing.
The name of the song is Go Together, right? That's the name of the song. I want to get into this signature cocktail. I don't know about you, but I really love a good drink. Oh,
You made this up yourself, this drink?
I made this up myself. And I'm lying. I stole this from.
Let's just say you made it up.
Right.
Bring the spirit.
I made it up. So what it is it's a ginger ale, it's apple juice, and Jack Daniels. So let's cheers once again to just being creative and challenging each other to be better and to grow in our craft, you know? I feel like that's what you got to make. So cheers.
Yeah, always, brother. Oh, we got to.
All right, so here we go. First thing I want us to do is I want all of us to go around and kind of do like a rapid fire thing, right? Where we use a word to describe the song. Like, all I'm saying is, once you set the tone and once you set the tempo, do not slow it down, because if you can't think of a word to describe the vibe of this song, you're doing another shot.
Look, I'm putting it wrong.
So I can start, or do you want to start too?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right.
So we're all on the drums.
Look, not thrilling. I'll say first word, consistent.
Smooth. Crazy.
Jazzy.
Mysterious.
Blended.
Nice. You're up, Q.
Is this the right?
You about to be
Man, I thought this was a podcast about music, about the song, and now it's something else. What is going on here?
So this is where the song comes from. This is what the song. This is how I was inspired to write this song. Take it away, Jay.
I feel like you single, well, we go together. So how would you feel about me telling people that I'm single because we go together? I'm not laughing.
Yeah. Hold on.
It ain't no hold on.
We go together now?
Real bad.
Whatever you say.
I like that.
So the real question is, how many times have you been in this situation?
Wow. Are you serious?
You ever say too much? Or
Yeah.
too early? You know
Put that pinky away. Answer the question.
Liquid courage right now.
Well,
Play with your chest.
how many times have I been in that situation?
More than 2.
Okay,
More than 3.
one for sure. But see, this is the thing.
Less than 5.
Let's really get into it. Okay, this
Less
is
than
the
4.
thing. Please hold. Please hold. This is the thing. As a kid who is gay, who grew up in a mega church, the biggest church in Michigan at the time. This church was in Essence magazine, and I'm on the praise team, I'm in the choir, I'm in the drama department, I'm always on stage. So can you imagine growing up? I mean, I started going to that church when I was 3. I think I was 3 years old when my mom started taking me to that church. Can you imagine? Can you think back to all of the people that you liked, all the people that you were attracted to since you were 3? I didn't stop going to that church until around the time we met. I was like 21, 22. When I was like, y'all can have a blessed day over there, and I'm gonna have a blessed day over here, because I just can't. And it was very frustrating for me, because anytime I had a crush on somebody, it was like, I want to say too much, because everybody in my circle was straight. Like, everybody was straight. I intentionally separated myself from people who I thought might be gay. I was very intentional about it. And what's so dumb is I don't even have gaydar. Like, I don't have it. I don't know where I can buy it from. I was looking on Amazon. I can't find gay.
I don't know if they make those types of things.
I can't I can't find.
Ships in 2 days is hilarious.
Nigga crazy.
Wait, what did he say? Ships in 2 days.
You got
Amazon quickly.
And I have Amazon Prime.
Look at that. You
So I'm on Amazon looking like, where can I find Gator? Because I don't have it. So I always, unless you got like a purse and your nails are done, then no disrespect.
In today's age,
Right.
we don't even know if that's the case anymore.
Right.
These needs to be
Because that's not a good enough indication.
nails and purses and
And wives and several children.
right.
Be that as it may, all I'm saying is I feel like I was always having that experience. I was always running into a situation where one of my friends is so attractive, is so kind, is so this, is so that. You know what I mean? And having several friends who I found attractive, having several friends who I felt like, dang, I wonder, are they thinking what I'm thinking? I wonder, are they feeling what I'm feeling? But I can't say anything because this is my bro.
Have you ever said anything and it didn't go right, or have you ever said anything and it actually
Like backfire?
No, I've never said anything to anybody that I was attracted to that was a friend. The closest to that, though, I don't remember what year it was, but I had a best friend, and I was essentially in the closet. Like, we would double date together. He would date her, and I would date her. We would go bowling, and we would do all kind of stuff. Because I think I was trying to convince myself, or I was trying to take what I learned over the pulpit as far as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Okay. So I said, okay, if I think I'm straight and I act straight and I walk the walk and I talk the talk and I'm messing around with girls, maybe I can fix this. Like, maybe I can be straight. Maybe
That's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother podcast.
Listen. We just gonna go there because we here.
That's all.
We roses, we got the candles, we got the drinks. We might as well just go there. So my thing was, let me try my best to play the role. So I never did it. But when I told my best friend at the time, bro, listen, I'm actually gay. He did not speak to me after that. We never spoke again.
Y'all still never spoke?
He DM'd me maybe once. He DM'd me one time, and I guess he called himself. And what's so crazy is that he is always the first person to watch my story. You know how you look on Instagram and see who's looking at your stories? He's always the first person to look at my story. But he's only reached out to me one time, and I don't reach out to him because, again, it's not that I like you. It's not that I'm attracted to you because you're my brother in my mind. You're my little brother. In my mind, he was my little brother. It's no feelings like that. But I didn't want to make him uncomfortable, but I didn't want to keep lying because I was getting into a really serious relationship at that time. And so I felt like if you're my best friend and this is somebody who I'm dating and it's really serious, you got to know, or you're not my best friend. Because why am I hiding from you? Why am I lying to you about where I am? Why am I pretending like, oh yeah, my man, bro, I fell asleep. Good morning. How you doing? What you about to do? Like, you're not my best friend if I can't tell you the truth. So I'm trying to wrap it up so we can move on. But I told him the truth. And what's crazy is that I actually introduced him to his current wife. We were at the mall one day, and this girl that I know from the church that I grew up in, she walked over, and I was like, what's up? Because I've known her for years. Gave her a hug, introduced her. It's my bro. This is such and such. And years later, somebody texted me and was like, are you going to the wedding? And I was like,
wait. So it went from you introducing them to them getting married in your scope of things.
Well, in the timeline, what happened was I introduced the two of them. Fast forward, I told him I was gay. He cut me off. He ghosted me, essentially. Fast forward, they linked up and were dating while I was without him as my best friend. And while I was without him as a best friend, they got engaged.
Right.
And then wedding invitations were sent out to everybody's address but mine.
Not yours.
Because I didn't know they were getting married. So when the call came in, like, hey, you going to the wedding? I was like,
What
whose
way?
wedding? And they were like, your best friend. And I was like,
Damn.
cool. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. I was like, okay, cool. So
What name is it back there?
I'm calling this drink Liquid Courage. Because I want to inspire people with this song to say something that you wouldn't normally say.
Mm-hmm.
Take a risk.
Right.
Like, it's 2024. We really don't know.
Hey, what's the worst that could happen?
Right. We don't know how much longer we have. We don't know how much time we have. Say that thing that you've been scared to say, or do that thing that you have been scared to do, that you convinced yourself that you can't do. Do it.
I did it yesterday.
You did it yesterday.
Did it yesterday.
That's why I love you, bro.
You want to tell the
That's
story?
all I'm saying. I mean, I can't tell the story.
We listening.
I performed yesterday at the UFO factory downtown.
Okay.
And there was somebody there, you know, she was asking me questions. I'm like, oh, she did it. And in my mind, I'm like, how do I push, you know, to let her know, like, okay, I might be interested too, type deal. Right. So we're talking with everybody around us, and then the opportunity had came in and left me at the time. She got up and walked away, and I'm like,
That walk away thing that happens right there, it's always such a dread. It's like, hey, I missed out on my opportunity. Think about that for a long time.
I'm like, nah, not yet. He's like, man, you better get on that. She you know, showing you some type of love. I'm like, all right. So the next time I saw her, I went in, seen her, she's at the bar. In my head, I'm like, all right, how do I do this without, you know, going too fast, you know, like just asking for the number off of it. Like, no, I don't want that. You know,
that was my next question, because I couldn't tell based on the context of what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell if you were saying this was a professional opportunity for you or this was a personal romantic.
No, it's a personal romantic type deal. You know, I saw something in somebody and I wanted to say something to them, but I just had to find the courage on the inside and figure out how to say it and everything. And I went on with it. You know, I got a beer. Took a shot. Here we go.
Yes.
It went good. It went good. I was not mad at it.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, because it's not easy. Even as a heterosexual person approaching another heterosexual person, it's still not easy. Can you imagine being in my shoes, being a not heterosexual person?
I wouldn't even say anything. I'd just be too much in my mind, because I think a lot too. So
yeah. What's your sign?
Pisces. Yeah.
I want to say
most Pisces are February.
March 9th.
March 9th. All right. I want to say I'm a Pisces too, because my birthday is on the last day of Aquarius and the first day of Pisces.
Okay, yeah.
But I always, you know what? Something about Pisces, I always fall out with y'all. I'm never gonna fall out with you.
I fall out with people. That's just me. I don't fall out with people.
But see, maybe it's February. The Pisces that I have fallen out with that I don't like, they're February Pisces.
Oh, no.
So that's why you're not going to work.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. So the next thing I want to do, I think, is I want us to listen to the original version of this song. This is the song that I wrote and recorded before I even met Ashton. I didn't even know who is going to help me bring this song to life. I didn't even know. I don't know.
Quick question.
What's up?
It is relatable to like your music. And for me, if I create anything, I'm so self-conscious about what people think about it.
Yeah.
I can't just be like, hey, Ashton, what can we do with this, or can you do anything with it? I'll be in my head like, I don't know if he even like it. I don't know if he even agree with it. Like, how do you find that courage to send out your stuff to other people?
That's a really, really good question. I have always been the type of person that I am super, super scary.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was a kid. You cannot leave me downstairs by myself. I'm going upstairs with you.
Not
Baby, you're going upstairs.
As an adult too?
No, not as an adult.
Because I was about to judge you.
Please don't judge me. I mean, but I've been a scary kid, so I've grown into a scary adult.
Okay.
But there's something about fear that bothers me in that I refuse to allow fear to be what dictates my decisions. Okay. It's something about it. When I get in the bed at the end of the night and I think about the day and the opportunities that came to me, and because I'm an overthinker, I sit and I may have had a great day. I may have met a lot of dope people. I may have made a lot of great connections, or I could have had a great mental health day. Like, it could have been a really good day. Something in me zeroes in on that one part of the day where you should have said something. Why didn't you say anything? That was your shot.
That's what I was just saying about when he missed. Well, he thought he missed his opportunity.
Yeah.
When you actually do miss your opportunity,
Yeah.
as a man, I don't know if that happens with the ladies or not. You can chime in, but as a man, like that actually sits with us for like a minute.
Oh,
we didn't think about that for a long time. Like,
changed. Like, dang, my life could have went this way.
yeah.
But now we're still over here.
yeah.
The same.
It's the same.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
The concept, but this is the original go together. This me on keys at the house. The same room. The same room.
That's my Pro Tools template. I can hear that delay.
Yes. Simply by Q.
Homies, you know me like ABCs.
Yeah.
It's so easy
Mm.
to be myself.
It's a little pitchy though. Wait. Here it comes.
Like I'm fighting, but I'm losing
Okay.
myself. You know help keep tempting me.
Well.
Unknowingly, I'm too afraid to tell ya. I don't wanna say too much. Go too far, do the most, get too close.
You sound like you.
Stay too close.
Thank you, I think.
No, that's good. That's good.
He was like, this vocal is terrible. He was like, well, sounds like you.
Well.
We go together in my mind. We go together in my mind. We go together real bad, and you don't even know it. We go together in my mind. Yeah, we go together in my mind. We go together real bad, and you don't even know it.
Well, that's where it started.
Okay.
Was that
The whole people, this whole time. This could have won a lot faster.
Wait, same. Wait,
He made it. He got this whole demo on his phone.
No, I told you I said the Pro Tools at his house.
Just hear me out.
They are going off on this, y'all.
Yo,
They're going off. What?
like drop
And
have FL break down the stem, so I got like this vocal sounds artifact in the mud, and I had to replay everything around that. Before I would have had like
He could have just took the piano out and gave you the vocal.
Yeah.
You know, these artists could have
big singers.
they don't understand.
They don't get it.
Yeah, they don't understand.
you know what? I don't get it.
And that's because I'm scared to send my stuff.
You ain't be scared. We can all look at Memphis Sound as well and look at what it is now. Like, don't be scared. Verlaine, you never asked me for that.
Bro, you made it seem like you recorded on your phone and that was it.
No,
I'm like,
how can I record keys on my phone? That's crazy. You mean like, I see what you mean.
because you could absolutely use BandLab for playing.
But you told me about BandLab. I didn't know who BandLab
I
was.
didn't know that you knew or not.
All I know is I write to like songs. That's all I know.
They got Pro Tools at the crib.
And I got Logic
So-
too, but he told me to stop using Logic.
Because he had to
He told me to stop using Logic, so I stopped.
so of course. To help me get closer to retirement.
And let's move right along. So I just want to highlight how dope y'all are, because that is never going to be played on the radio. But what y'all did, y'all made that radio ready.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all did that.
Yeah, so
Y'all did that.
you know, hearing the original, I guess one of my first train of thoughts was how can I mature the music? Take the chords you had on there and make it feel grown, very grown. Because I don't want nobody to take the concept or the literal words of your song and be like, oh yeah, this might be a little immature. So like if the music takes it to that next level, you know what I'm saying, everything else can land the way it's supposed to. So that was like my first train of thought when you asked me could I produce the record. I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it.
I just want to highlight how important it is and valuable it is to really have a producer in your life. You know, a lot of people do not understand what the role of a producer is and what they do. And this is just a prime example of what a real producer, not a beat maker. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a producer.
Yeah.
How a producer can take a bit.
No disrespect to beat makers.
No, because beat makers do their thing. That's what they do.
They
Cool.
That's the lane.
Great. That's their lane.
Yeah.
But a beat maker and a producer are, I'm not going to say two totally different things, but they are not of the same, you know, and
different.
Because a producer can also be the beat maker.
Correct. But all beat makers
are not producers.
Correct. Absolutely.
So yeah, whichever camera that is, 1, 2, or 3.
It was really so, you know, after sitting in sessions with this guy silently over like a course of maybe 2 or 3 years, I was able to attain a lot of information. So, you know, I've always credited Quentin as being like one of my mentors in music forever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
Q was, I appreciate that, man.
He was one of the first person you know, in the studio session, you know, when you hear the playback like horns, you know, it's always shifty. If somebody got to, you know, EQ, right, all that stuff, but we got in there, we started laying first, and we did the listen. This is he good right now. So he just in there doing his thing, you know, like, anybody ever like got a studio with and you know was producing something, you know, always gotta spend 20 minutes tweaking, figuring this out, figuring out. Oh, 1 second, let me do this. Let me do that. But yeah,
I mean,
we went straight forward through the music.
that's only because, you know, that 20 minutes of that they spend is because they didn't spend the years before doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I did the work.
Yeah.
Spending years and years in the studio with, you know, producers that was cool, that taught me along the way, and learning from, you know, top engineers or top producers that taught me how to mix.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like spending that time alone, all of those years to get to the point to where I can be in sessions and it's like, okay, how do I make this session better? How do I make this session fly by? And that's the reason why I know it's not about me, but this is just for general public, like people who want to grow. You know, how do you make that's why vocalists love me. Because I spent time, I used to sing. So I already know I know what a vocalist wants to hear. I'm a musician. I know what they want to hear. And the, you know, producer that I came up under, Mike Powell, when he told me or taught me, because Mike told me back then, this is like 2007, 8, he was just like, I'm going to turn you into the coldest mix engineer and I'm going to turn you back. He said, I'm going to turn you into a session drummer. Because he knew I played drums, but he was just like, I'm going to turn you into a session drummer and I'm going to turn you into a mix engineer. Because he knew that's what I desired, but I hadn't learned it at the same time, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cutting his sessions, and then we're going back, and then I'm mixing those sessions. So I got those, like, I was like on a fast track for like 3 or 4 years with him, and that stuff taught me, moving along as, you know, if I'm the engineer for a session, the reason why Karen likes me or Kiki likes me is because when they get in the booth and they start singing, I know exactly what they want to hear. I got it, because Mike told me, that was my point. Mike told me, he was like, when people are cutting, especially when we were cutting bands, he was like, make it sound as close to a record as you can. Instantly. Like, while everybody's doing checks and sound checks or whatever, I'm checking drums, but I'm EQing drums.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm EQing stuff. I'm making it to where they are comfortable with how they're hearing themselves. Play that because you play better.
Yeah, I was just about to say maybe.
You gotta wake up on better. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So I definitely attribute that to, that 20 minutes that you didn't have to see to those 5 or 6 years that I spent perfecting that process. You know what I mean? Because that's a really.
I'm so glad that the conversation went this way because I am a huge advocate for show up for people while we still have them. Give them their flowers while we still have them. He has created a legacy for himself and for his name. Like he just has. We can't get away from him. We cannot.
Yeah.
So let's not talk about him when he's gone. Let's talk about him while he's still here. So I'm really glad that you said and how it segued, like, because it's meaningful. Like what you've done, what you've learned, the investment that you made in yourself, the seed that you sowed into yourself, it has caused people to have fruit in their personal lives. But you have seeds. So now everybody else. So now all of these other artists, all of these other creatives can have the fruit and can enjoy the fruit of the labor.
It's the circle of the day, man. Somebody did it for me.
Yeah. Ashton Woods said something one day when I was watching a story or a video or an post or whatever kind. She said, as a songwriter, their strongest relationship needs to be with another producer. She was like, stop sending those songs to other songwriters. Okay, the last thing I want us to do is I want us to watch the YouTube video. So let's go to the video.
Oh.
Yeah, alright. Ooh, you and me, we go back Legos and Chuck E. Cheese. Homies, you know me like ABCs. It's so easy to be myself around you. But lately, feels like I'm fighting, but I'm losing myself. You know, help keep tempting me unknowingly. I'm too afraid to tell ya. I don't wanna say too much, go too far, do the most, get too close, stay too long, scare you off, mess things up. I don't wanna lose your trust, cause we're friends. To you we're just friends, but we go together in my mind. We go together in my mind. Ooh, we go together in my mind. We go together real bad, and you don't even know it. Oh, complicated, got me so frustrated, bridges elevated. Ooh, thought it was platonic, but it's more erotic. I might be psychotic. Ooh, should I share my secret? Should I keep it? Won't even believe it. Ooh, is it worth the risk? I don't wanna say too much, go too far, do the most, get too close, stay too long, scare you off, mess things up. I don't wanna lose your trust, cause we're friends. To you we're just friends, but we go together in my mind. We go together in my mind. Ooh, we go together in my mind. Ooh, we go together real bad. Don't even know you got me feeling like, ooh, you're just so, ooh, got me feeling like I cannot lose you. I don't wanna lose you. I don't wanna say too much, go too far, do the most, get too close, stay too long, scare you off, mess things up. I can't lose your trust, cause we're friends. To you we're just friends, but we go together in my mind. We go together in my mind, yeah. We go together in my mind. We go together real bad, and you don't even know it. Ooh. together. We go together. We go together.